So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
He is through here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Little pass back. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
He's picked his way through, and this is Can he finish? And it's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vardiol. That's a cute ball. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Caicedo. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just too much on that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo does well to stand firm and defend it. Bergomi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top...
Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing nice and neat. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vardiol. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. DiMarco. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Looking for options for movement. Bergomi. Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Xavi Simons looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cruyff. He's having a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking... Chance! Cleared without hesitation. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Best. Now it's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Messi. And it's Simons. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cruyff. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jeff Chiba clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Might be danger here. Oh, that's great feet. Xavi Simons did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's forced to go back. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gattuso gets a good foot in there. And he's being shifted off it. Best just eases him off the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Dijk. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Mateus. Best. Dembele. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the last man. That's very neat. Dembele! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cruyff plays it short. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cruyff. Best. McTominay getting this one clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Van Dijk.
Substitutions taking place.
Cruyff. And this is Dembele. Upamecano.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Upamecano. Mbappe. And Guardiola. Nicely spread. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Alaba cuts it out. He's got away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had a hit!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Could be danger here! Cruyff. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And he's let fly! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Nicely shaped ball. That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here. Flashes a header! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the keeper's given it away. Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Nepal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
He's having a go! And that is high.
Nepal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And they've switched it over to the other side. McTominay goes looking wide. In with the challenge. DiMarco goes on a charge down the left. Vieira. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Šeško. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to go deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's had a hit. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bellingham! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pass somewhat off target.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Zola. Takes a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
DiMarco. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McTominay. Defending was strong and firm.
Pretty robust defending.
That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance. Great chance! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicely worked. Oh, that's nice. Zola, cross from Zola. And it's hoisted clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
3 minutes added time.
DiMarco. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Vieira. Played into space. And he's taking no chances there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And we're off again.
Nepal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. DiMarco. And Guardiol. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible. He's going for goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Play. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Cross needs to be good. Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now then, the ball's come loose. DiMarco. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Šeško. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. Van Bronckhorst. Delivered with swing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Simons. And they win it back again. Van Bronckhorst knocks it into space. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Azar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's the chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Look at the space here. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zola. Hazard. Hazard. Good chance here! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Bellingham. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And Bronkhorst. He's shifting through the gears here. Hit into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aims beyond the defence. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Could be danger here. Goes for a shot. It's in. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really...
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a cute ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Simons. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Robertson. And no, that was never going to make it. Simons. Oh, this is a... Simons! Caicedo. Spread it left.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Out to the right. Fernandes. And he's quick to get it clear again. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Caicedo does well to get it back. Oh, well played. McTominay. And it's Fernandes. Messi. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Simons. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Caicedo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandes. Now Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's with the keeper. Jimenez. Caicedo. Robertson.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Camavinga. Well, they've got it again. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just the goal. Big chance! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Nepal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Guardiol. DiMarco. Guardiol. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. Upamecano. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has not gone well. Threads one in. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Decent progress down the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
That is lovely. Real chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. He's one-on-one, short, and the finish! They've done it! Back to within one. Interesting. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 21, Harry Kane.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
DiMarco. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Robertson. And the pass is intercepted. He's tried one!
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Gabby Simons. Coming on the field is number 10.
Caicedo. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Caicedo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And he's been shifted off it. Looking for options for movement.
Nepal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Robertson. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Robertson. Caicedo. That's an imaginative pass. Played out to the right. Jimenez. It's a pretty loose pass. McTominay goes on a charge down the left.
Nepal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mukhtar Dehari. Coming on to replace him
And
is
it's Caicedo.
number 7,
Vardiol.
Mbappe. There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Nepal definitely.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every...
Neymar! He's scored! First blood drawn. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise. That pass has been well intercepted. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Van Basten. It's Neymar! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Opts for safety.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Guardiola.
MATCH-81 clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Olise. Guardiola. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Simons producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Rashford. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great ball, and he's in. Neymar! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard. Olise. Guardiola. He was under real pressure there. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
MATCH-81 clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Olise. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Van Dijk. Guardiola. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ruben Dias. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's not an especially good pass, that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pressing high and with purpose. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Olise, and he's managed to get free. He's tried one! And he's hit it too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Ruben Dias. Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Simons. It's a pretty loose pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. And we have our very first corner. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
DiMarco. Pass is just off target. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar has it in a wide position. It is a corner. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. And the shot!
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. He has found a way through. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's found a way through. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution in progress.
Has a shot! Against the crossbar! And he can't find the net.
Olise most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. battles the bar. And the ball is out of play.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's had it taken off him. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's a mighty effort! Guardiola. Threads one, and the finish! And claimed it back swiftly. Takes a shot! He scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. That's very neat. Looking to play a chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's gone backward here. It's Neymar! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And this is Neymar. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right play.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Kane. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Kane, it's Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! And they've got rid. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the... Neymar! He went for the curler. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good running, strong and purposeful. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. McTominay. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Simons. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
McTominay is there, and he can pick it up. He's found a way through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Xavi Simons. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vardiol. the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vardiol. Kane. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. McTominay. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's DiMarco. No, that's been intercepted. Chanatip.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Simons.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Son Heung-min. Xavi Simons. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's the keeper's ball. Time and again they are repelled. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
In with the challenge. Could be danger here. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. No way through there. Back into the middle.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Chanatip. And he's well positioned here. And that's a... Takes a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on, tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's caused a worry or two. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving on and making good progress. And that's a good ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Garnacho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's surging through. Now that's well seen too. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Haaland. Upamecano does well to get it back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Caicedo might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Just eases him off the ball. Vardiol gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Oh, super find. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's heaved it away. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he's onside.
Nepal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence.
And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Looking for a runner. He's found a way past. He's one-on-one, surely! There's the shot! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Upamecano. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's put his foot right through that one. And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final